Hello, everybody. Well, after I told you that the markets weren't doing so well, what happened was okay, so we were declining, um, and we were at this point, right? So we came up and we bounced off this trend line, and we just kind of hung out here ever since with good support. Right now, we've gotten higher lows. If we could hold this and keep this up, this is solid bullish momentum. Like I suspected, we were going to be pretty flat today, but if we end up going a little more south here, I think that this could be detrimental and and just start an avalanche of selling as fast as we went up. I think we're going to go down when the markets are ready. This could just be another staging point where markets want to um, increase uh, increase in strength and go up in price. I don't know what's causing this little dip here, but we are getting an increase in negative strength. So this could actually increase, and we could go ahead retest those lows, just like I had thought. I mean, I saw that we didn't really break out of this trend, so we couldn't necessarily get those higher highs, and then get those. This is higher highs and lower lows, but we are just stuck in a trend channel, lowering weakness. We see here that negative MACD come into play, and then that positive MACD, but we never ended up getting higher highs, so that's what's causing the sell-off here. Now, again, we are on the comp. We are starting to get lower lows. This is pretty sharp selling, though, acute selling. Um, we could uh, see um, a a rise up potentially because it's so oversold on this 1 minute, but at the same time, on, like, let's say a 10 minute, it looks like it's perfect, absolutely ripe to start coming down a little bit more. We put in the highs this morning. I think it's very likely for this action to continue throughout the day, this downward action. And That's about it. I don't know if this is just going to hold, though, like hold major league, like hold around this 7,040 level. Are we going to drop that 60 points right now? Possibly. Well, we're going to have to see. And then, once we drop that 60 points, we'll be pretty undersold, or oversold rather, and we'll be looking for a move up unless we just get panic selling and major drops across the board, which could very well happen. Um, you know, I told you guys that this run has happened too fast, too soon, too quickly, and guess what? That no matter what, you take the stairs up, you take the elevator down, you take the elevator up, you jump out the window to your death. But not saying that this is gonna be that come down that we are expecting, but this could be another staging point for which we go higher. There's too many factors that can go on here. Right now on this 30-minute, we could tell for sure markets are entering the are we are in a bearish trend on this 30-minute, but it appears to me like it's not strong, or it's not strong enough, and that this suggests to me that this is in particular a staging area for that next move up Monday. Now, I don't really know. We're gonna have to wait and see if this wound here festers. Um, you know, we continue to see the Fed buying bonds here, but we're gonna have to see if the buying continues throughout the day. We're at the point now where this bond yield, this 10-year, is starting to uh is potentially not going to reverse. If we fall below 29, let's just say 29.3, 29.4, let's just say. 29.4 is perfect. Then we won't, if we get support at that 29.4, we could probably continue to see a move up. Otherwise, I expect a dull day today. So, I said I expect this downtrend to continue. I mean, most likely it will, but it's not. I don't. There's the signs here of what is going on right now doesn't indicate to me that there's going to be any reason to panic, but usually that's when the panic starts out of nowhere and it takes on a ferocious roll. Let's look at forward slash NQ because that was a pretty good indicator. Now, forward slash NQ is, it has this little bit bullish move here, but it can't seem to work its way out. We got higher highs, so again, this is a bullish sign, but it depends. Can the market shake off this little bit of selling? Let's check a 1 minute so we could see. And you know what? The market is going to shake off this selling and move higher. Although we did hit lower lows, we got the support necessary. That's what it looks like here on forward slash NQ, and we are going to rise up. Let me just go ahead and check that one more time for you guys. Well, we are getting negative selling, but we're waiting. We're waiting, watching. In the meantime, the dollar flatlined, and it's at 21.6 and is going down. It looks like, although it got a higher low, it still just does not look too exciting. Now this is forward slash NQ is turning out to be something that we didn't want to see. Well, for the bull sides we didn't want to see, but for that bearish side, it looks like we are just turning over and going to get a double dandy. It just keeps going back and forth with the comp here. Um, we got this trend line here. I don't think we're gonna pass. I say we go down, make lower lows, and test that. Test where really this market is comfortable with handling, and that way we do get an explosive buying day on Monday. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm bearish on the U.S. economy. Right now, I'm kind of neutral on stocks. They haven't proven to me that they want to continue an uptrend for 2018. Well, they do prove that there is extreme volatility in the markets, and the markets are, uh, ready to sell off at a moment's notice. They are ready to hit that, or not they, the algos are ready to just panic sell into oblivion. Again, guys, I'm not really sure the direction. It can go either way. I do think it's just going to go down for now. But this possibly is a staging area because of this 30-minute chart indication. And let's go check longer time frames, such as an hour and a 4 hour. So right now the hour is still coming down. We have some strength here, but we are holding flat. And now I was asking, where's the market gonna hold support? Where's the market gonna hold support? Well, it's holding right where it freaking was all day. It just dropped just enough to the point where we've gotten critical support. But, this hour chart shows me that the markets, they're at this point, they're flagging where there's an extremely high potential for a comeback kid and a rise back up in the MACD and a continuation to spike and hit that RSI. We're going to have to wait and see. I suspect there's going to be some malicious buying at some point of the day. But as of now, I showed you the trends in the markets. Thank you very much. Enjoy your lunch, guys, and I'll see you in a bit.